All right. Nice to meet everybody. My name is Jeanette Bargut. I'm your account manager with McGraw Hill Professional. I appreciate being on campus to do this training. So today we're just going over the new products, the new platforms that you've added for the School of Medicine. And those are 3 products. We'll start with AccessPhysiotherapy. And do let me know, please, if you have any questions at any point. Basically, just gonna do a walk through the sites, and if there's any questions or anything you'd like me to delve into more detail, I'm happy to do that. So just like Access Medicine, most of our Access products have a unified look. We've done a lot of enhancement to the user interface through just integration of updates, new content. So with any of the Access sites where we have a whole library of books. So, and under here, the library includes everything that's sorted by subject areas, or the taxonomy really takes you into searchability with using really any terminology that you like. But the library includes all of these books, just like Access Medicine. You have all of them in that you can go into, and I'm not gonna really go into every topic because we'll never be done in the half an hour. But with Access Physiology, I do want to highlight what else you have. So obviously the review questions have NPT Essential, and this is obviously anything board review prep tool. Your students will find everything that they need to study and get ready for their board exam once they're done at the end of that 3rd year. There are flashcards and everything that's available here, all the review questions. But MPT Essential is a big tool for them, and they'll know that that's available within the Access Physiotherapy. Review questions are all divided as well based on the book that we use, and they can go under each one and draw those questions that are available. They do need, this is very important actually, I need to go over, is to create that access profile. So they should have that one. And we just October 14, we launched a new way to authenticate, and it's through Common ID. So right now we ask for the email address versus a username and password. It's a better seamless experience where you can have, so anything that, I'm sorry, it's asking me for some authentication, although I did that already. But okay, I'm all set. So that's very important that they're logged into that access profile. Because with that, so now it's telling me, okay, I went back this way. Sorry, it is asking me to authenticate here. This just takes a second. If you're a new user, you don't have to run into this because you're going to register with your email address already. And check your box. Okay, so I'm just authenticating between my email address. With the Access basically account setting up, they can also download the app. I left brochures about the app outside. We got we know students are busy. They're not gonna buy a textbook, and they're not gonna be looking at things through the textbooks. They're gonna try to get it on their phone. They might not even have a laptop or an iPad in the clinical settings, and they're gonna use that phone to look the information up. And once they have that, anything that the library or the School of Medicine subscribes to, they can access straight from here. So we encourage you please to communicate that with them to make sure that they have their setup done. Yeah. So it should be all good and set up. physiotherapy. Okay. We got through the review questions, then obviously there are tons of cases for Access Physiotherapy. Those are wonderful for if you're in a classroom setting to do, flip chart kind of just take up things in the classroom, or you can have the students do these in a self-directed basically learning. They can just go through all the cases that are available and go from there. With those, cases, there's always like an objective of the case, and there's all the questions that they can do, and right or wrong answer is provided and with a rationale, so they're really good. Under Access Physiotherapy, I do want to show you that you have access to Anatomy and Physiology Reveal. That's by itself is a subscription, but we do provide it with, it's under the study tools, and do have your students really access those, because those are really important for anatomy and physiology, like basically refresher. It's basically a cadaver lab, just a virtual cadaver lab with questions and everything. This is from our higher ed, and that comes with your subscription to Access Physiotherapy. Other study tools right here, you have more obviously interactive modules covering vast areas, of physiology. Just all the multimedia, and you got really a lot right here. And I'm sorry if I just want to make sure that we're going through everything that's available on Access Physiology. It's a really just like Access Medicine is really the biggest, most comprehensive site for medical education. This one is everything basically physical therapy. We did that. For instructors, obviously there's instructor resources. For any textbooks that have instructor resources, there's a drug monograph sorted by generic, trade name, and all that. There's a companion set more for textbooks, but that hopefully later that kind of complements Access Physiotherapy, and it's a FAD, this PT collection. We don't have that right now, but hopefully down the road. Basically, in just a general term, that's what Access Physiotherapy is. Right here, you always can see what new books are coming out. This stays updated regularly, so anything. I know that Dutton 6th edition is a new, so it tells you what is featured and what's new. We always feature cases, review questions, and question of the week and things, and top resources for the physical therapy. Top anatomy as well, and like I said, what's new is also highlighted right here. Any questions just on this, and would you like to see more of what's available on Access Physiotherapy? Study tools, including instructor resources. We ask, please, when you get those, do not share them with students. We want you to use these resources and not give answers, that you might want to use for any of the questions. So we ask you to keep those. But whenever you want access to instructor resources, just send me an email and we can direct you to the customer success team, and they're happy to provide access for that. That's basically everything that, in a nutshell, covering Access Physiotherapy.
So if a student came to the screen, okay, it will search everything. I know it says keyword there, but it will search all the resources.
Yes, okay, if we put TNG J. Let's see what that will come up with. It should really, yeah. The taxonomy is like, we work so much on that to make sure that we get students, users, instructors to the content that they need to get to. So just by putting we search like a TMJ, it sorted the things by what's available in book chapter, images, tables, in any other resources, cases, key points. So if you wanted to select a certain textbook, then you can put more filters. So it's really great just with the capacity to sort by the type, the research type, whether it's a book, image, or whatnot, or you can search by topic as well, and you get the count of how many search results are available. So you could do that, like even from the front page, it gives you all these results. Nice thing with this as well, if this is a book chapter, this could be downloaded into a PDF. And I know that that capability sometimes is not available with the other resources, but we have that available. So if they want to download this chapter into a PDF, it's available. If they want to go into the sections of this of this book, then they could do that as well. Also, this could be shared on any social media they use. Annotation, citation, all that is available. We do have accessibility. I know we signed you, and accessibility is huge right now as well for libraries. We have tools like read speak technology. You can highlight, like just under here, if you click on this view, you can modify text size, you can enlarge text, or you can have this be read to you. So that is available as well. Figures and tables are as well, like this is a very nice just image, and you can download as well or favorite this. With the access profile, whatever you favorite will be in your basically view, because this will be customized to whatever each user likes to favorite or see or save later for additional reference. So that is all here, and all these any tables as well will be available for downloading. So if I wanted to view this table in larger view, you can do that. And this tells you this is from the Dutton's Orthopedic Examination, Evaluation, and Intervention, 7th edition. So there's a nice table and yeah, all these are available as well to be viewed. I'm sorry about this one. It's gonna be made every time. Okay, you can always use the back button, or you can just close that window and it takes you back. It takes you back to anywhere you'd like to get. But yeah, most like books look the same. Like you get the full textbook searchable, and in any way you want to search, you can search from the main view, the landing page, or you can go into anything or search. You can go into each book or each case. I do want to show you those cases as well. So therapeutic modalities, I know that's huge. That's, if I want to look at the book, it's, by parenthesis, is a big book. You can go to the review questions, or you can go to the cases. The cases, I just want to show you. So back here, you can sort the cases. So there are a lot of cases, obviously, with each textbook. You don't have to curate those. I'm sure as instructors, if some of you have a teaching responsibility, you'd love to have all this done for you. It could go by topic or number. I usually like to pick the topic because I don't know what the number would get me to. So right here, if I wanted electric stimulating currents, let's see what cases. So we have, this case. It gives you, like I said, a background, and there's then you can read about it, and then there's questions that taking me back here again. And I don't know why, I'm sorry about this, but you get to see me do that. And I authenticated and then didn't do it, but it's not this one. I do wanna, I'm sorry if I'm showing this again, because you're gonna run into this and you're gonna tell me, Jeanette, we cannot do the case questions, or we cannot do so. All right, let me try to enter my password. All right, okay, it took me there, I guess. So there's the review questions, that's perfect. I'm not gonna attempt to do them, I'll probably get a 0. And it took me here again. All right, I'm not gonna waste the time on this, but I'll try to connect to it before the next session.
So now I have a question about books. So I
Yes.
noticed that there's a archive section. Do older editions go there when you get newer editions?
And that's a great question, and we do not want to take them away from students who started in first year, and then in third year they cannot find the textbook. So under the book section right here, I'm gonna expand all of them. So if you want to see all the available textbooks sorted in your library, you just do the view all, and it takes you right here, and that shows you. And on the bottom here, you'll see all the archive textbooks. So if you click here, we keep all those textbooks. I think we keep them for about 3 years until we know that your first student has graduated and is not in there, because the newer edition will be added, and obviously we cannot keep everything, but we always send communication that we will be removing, like for example, the 6th edition, if the 7th edition is we give about 6 months to a year before we give notices that we're gonna take out something out of the archive textbook. So great question, Tiffany. So those are all archived textbooks right here. So you got the entire library before we take them. You can view an exportable list, and those will all be here as well. And you can export any of these to Excel. If you ever want to see what, and this is available for you under user access, you have access to this because these are the tools that you'd want for titles lists, or if you wanna get K-part files of anything, Annabelle, you probably would love these tabs as well. So for Access Physiotherapy, I wanna go here, and I wanna get a titles list, this is where you get them. And we also have LibGuides available, marketing materials, or any videos on to see what you need help. So you do have access to it. I think there is a video on how to create your Access profile as well. So do look at this, and this is just, I can share this link, or I can post it right now in the chat box as well, if anybody wants to get this copied. I think I have to do it when I stop share, or actually no, I should be able to drop that in that chat. If anybody wants to basically get that information, you should be able to click on that link, and that takes you to that Access user center. Go back to our site. So that's a great question, and that's posted, I believe. Yeah, so under your library, you'll find all those archive textbooks. And just expand here, because obviously the library has hundreds of books, so you'd wanna click the view all to see all the books that are available. Any other questions? I think we got there a little bit over the time. I'm sorry about that for this session, but that's basically Access Physiotherapy. It's very exciting. Access Physiotherapy is used at, I would say, just to be on the safe side, 95% in the, basically physical therapy programs across the US, Canada, and national as well. The curriculum differs a little bit between, the international, basically institutions, but in the US, it's used at, like I said, 95%. So I wish you the best of luck. There's any information that's available at the end of each month on usage and that. So Annabelle, if you ever want to okay, how is this doing? Or anybody else, Tiffany, Mitchell, any of that, we're happy to provide that information as well.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you at the next session.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And when was the decision?